guys, I'm MJ and I'm your Atlas to Life. Want to see the cutest little thing? Here you go, kitten. Say hi. Oh, you're blessing my table for me. I'll put you back down so you can play. So I just wanted to show you that if you hear any little noises and squeaks and stuff, it's just these little guys. They wanted us to play tarot cards with us too. Oh, this one's Dreamsicle. Here you go. I put it back. I didn't steal your kitty. All right, I'm a Pisces also. And I want to know what's going on in our love lives for this month of April. But my reads are timeless, so whenever this finds you, it was meant for you to hear it then. If you'd like to order a personalized reading, my email address is em3, dj3@gmail.com. I do reads for $33.33. That's a full read. But I also do some short reads. So whatever you have, we can work with that. A lot of people will buy the 11-11 reads or 10-10, 12-12. Whatever works for you. Okay. This is my newest tarot decks that I'm going to use today. We have the 8 Coins Tattoo Tarot deck. That one's by Lana Zellner. And then the Gypsy Witch, the fortune telling. They're playing cards too, but they all have messages. And I'm a numbers person, so for me that works really great. All right, Pisces, spot number 1. Ooh, it's this one. It looks just like my little dog. I wish I could show you, but I can't put him up on the table. He's a Pomsky who looks like a fox. His name's Gamble. So for our first spot, we're going to have the Page of Wands. And in that middle spot, this is what the core issue of this reading is going to be about. Oh my goodness. Before I do this, let me light my incense. I already did a sage cleanse. I've got all the elements represented on my table. Of course. Meditated and played guitar. Opened up my psychic centers so I can be a good medium and, be super intuitive. All right. See if I can get this in here. Some of these are a little bit too big to stick into the... No. Let me pick this up real quick. This is not still burning, right? Okay, if I peel a little bit of the bottom part, it seems to fit in there a little better. No. Oh my gosh, sorry for the technical issues. I don't know where you guys are at, but right now it got sort of cold again in Ohio. And it really sucks, but let's see if we can do it this way. We'll just kind of keep an eye on it and let it sit like that. That way it won't be so in my face, right? I have allergies. For spot number 2, this is going to be our past feelings, our attitude about the situation. Okay, we get the Page of Cups. 2 pages. That's good stuff. And the pages, kind of like new sparks of. For spot number 3, this is our past actions, and we get the Emperor card. Spot number 4, universe's advice for now, our present now moment. And we got 2 cards here. It's the 9 of Wands and the 7 of Swords. Next we have our present feelings. Attitude. And we get Temperance. I'll show you all the cards after I get them laid out. Spot number 6, this is where the situation is heading. Another page, there's 3 pages. New sparks. And that's in Wands, Cups, and Swords. The last card, spot number 7, will be the universe's advice for the future. Not falling out. Keep track there. Got 2 cards there too. That's pretty cool. Those are some scary looking cards down there. to get going, and I'm going to put the card up here so you can see it a little better. It's this Page of Wands, right? Now, wands are desires, passions. Put this down here. Get a little feel for the reading here. And because this is a new deck, I'm going to look at our book as well and see what the intended meanings from the maker are. All right, so right now we might be full of a lot of, optimism after a period of where we felt sort of stagnant. But really, it's all about someone, right? This is about our significant other, our soulmate, our other half. It incorporates everybody that we are very passionate about and have a lot of desire for, right? And this card tells us that we do not need to feel bad. Glum is the word. Sorry, the tomcat fell off the cardboard box that is the home of the kittens. And the mommy had to, tell him he's not allowed to do that. Right here you might be feeling currently, this is our current issue. Like we're sort of, bored. Or we had been feeling bored, and this is picking up for us. We're beginning to actually start to, this is driving forces when it comes to wands. We're like seeing a lot of the opportunities that maybe over the winter we started to do some of our projects and then we kind of stopped, or we started some communication and that ended for a little bit. Well, it's all going to come back around with the spring is what I feel, because these flowers on the card are called dahlias, and that's, they're growing just like the springtime. Now we look outside, the sun's starting to be beautiful. It's warming up. We can get out into nature and look at all the beautiful flowers. Okay, so spot number 2 is the Page of Cups. This was our past feelings and attitudes. So I'll hold that up so you guys can see it. I think this is a koi fish on the card. It's a very cool card, by the way. Awesome art. So the Page of Cups would be brand new, spinking new beginnings with our feelings, right? So we are going to start some new projects, have some new desires or new relationships. Our feelings and attitudes in the past were basically, we were opened up to our senses, to our ability to heal others and use those cleansing waters, the element of water. This is the directionally speaking, that's the card of the West. And the healing waters. So let's look at cups real quick here and see if she has any more specifics for us to consider. It's the page. And there's 3 pages. I always like to say, like, when you see the pages, it's brand new beginnings. It's like turning the page. So you're turning the page, you're getting more desires, more feelings, and then like later on here, more information, right? So the Page of Cups, it's those new opportunities for love, right? This is like the genuine kind of stuff, and the energy's there, the possibility. In her deck, she says, let go of your fears and follow your heart. I like that. Like this, it's just reminding us that the fish is swimming peacefully in the waters. You can go for it. So be on the lookout. Don't miss the signs of love, right? Just be vibing high, be experiencing your unconditional love. Use your energy to heal others, and it'll find you. Be kind, be sweet, and show love, the book says. So that was our past feelings and attitudes. And then our past actions were the Emperor, Daddy. The Empress is most of us Pisces are the Empress for many of the cards. because we're old souls and we're a lot of different things. But so with this Emperor, it's the number 4. That's April, by the way, which is when I'm doing this reading. It's for April. And the major arcana cards are the element of spirit. So we've got that element present as well on the table. And we're going to look at what her special meanings are. Sorry, I'm super excited about my new deck. Okay, so it's that in charge stuff, that daddy, you know, the guy who's in control of his kingdom, that masculine. This could be a divine masculine. In the past, the action was you found your DM, right? This is for all the DFs out there. And, you know, he was putting a lot of energy into the relationship. It was bringing peace into your life and contentment. This card, if it's representing us Pisces, for the month of the reading, when it finds us, it's just reminding us of how in the past we took control of our life, you know? We felt like we were in charge. And we were taking some very bold steps forward to this future, to the relationship that we were trying to manifest at the time. Moving on here, too. This is the universe's advice for your present moment. We have first this 9 of Wands card, and we also get right here the 7 of Swords. So if you're a female watching it, this could be us. We know we have all that information that we need, and it feels like this could be the DM over here, it's like they're figuring out what they do want. And you're walking around strutting your stuff like, hey, I got it, I got what you want. But this is the universe's advice. So 9 of Wands says, in her little bookie, this is the coolest tarot deck I've ever used, by the way. I completely resonate with that. All right, so it's about when you're achieving your goals. It's talking about pushing through the struggles, you know. You've been through a lot, I'm feeling. And, you know, sometimes life can be very hard, but it's telling us that all these struggles are going to ease up for us very soon here, you know. And so right now, we still have a little work to do in order to manifest our desires, that fire that drives us, our other, you know, our person. But we have also to consider this 7 of Swords. So the 7 of Swords can give us a little bit of input here too about some advice from the universe about our present situations. And, you know, I feel like here, it's kind of like there may be moments where we feel like we're trying to get away with something, you know. This is the one, and it's about some trickery or deceit. This could be around us, or maybe we think we're getting away with, you know, murder, like they say in some of the decks, right? So the advice here, I feel, it's kind of like maybe consider your morals, consider your values, right? Trust is a very important thing. And so we have to understand how the other person felt, if they were fed up with us at a moment in time, because really, we probably deserved it back then in the past. And being in the spot for advice for the future, we want to make sure that this doesn't happen in the future. They need to know that they can trust us. And, you know, that we're not going to be doing things that, I guess I would say, probably piss them off, you know? And this is a general read, so consider all these different spots and all the different information, but really just take what's for you. So we'll move on to the next spot. And this is about the present feelings. You know, this is happening right now. And the card we get here is the Temperance card. So what does this Temperance card say to me? Be patient, right? This is how we feel. I feel like we've hung around for a very long time because what we would like to be our relationship status or our partner, we are not really settling ever. We always know that this is coming in the future. And so we're worth it. We're waiting for that. And this is another Spirit card here. So let's see what her information for that card is. Number 14. Okay, so temperance is about searching for an answer. A calm, balanced life will help us achieve our goals. And that I did quote, the first, quote from the book. Oh, wow. I'm actually listening to, in the other room, some third eye, cleansing music. And this card talks about that third eye stuff right there. So just keep your third eye open. Of course, we will. Because we're learning a lot. When we focus on our goals, we're receiving the information we need. That energy, that balance, it's our attitude. We need that. We don't like the inconsistencies of they're either there or not there, or we're all alone. We know that we deserve this beautiful relationship. So we're willing to wait patiently because we've established that virtue in our lives. So the next spot here, it says where the situation is heading. And this is that third page. And I love the way there's a page here, and a page here. So there's some new opportunities, some new beginnings. Look how pretty the flower is on that one. And we've got like the pretty birds and stuff. This is swords. This is information. This is our voice. It's the element of air. So Page of Swords for the Pisces sign. When it comes to a relationship, we've got some new stuff coming, some new beginnings, some opportunities. This is news. It could be new ideas too. And you're going to get that information that you've been waiting for. Keep your eyes open with all of these pages. It's about fearlessly adapting to the new situations. And you're going to be invited into them. So just, let the doubts leave your mind. It's where this is heading. Have no fear. Sorry, here is our next spot. And with this spot, it's the universe is on the top. It's their advice for now. This is the universe's advice for the future. And when I think of the advice, it could be warnings of what not to let you bother you and all that. So we have the 10 of Swords as well as the Tower. Now towers to me, they're not scary. Some people are very afraid of tower cards. Not me. So this 10 of Swords is information. You know it, and it's probably, kind of stabbing at you. That's what I'm feeling. This represents times when we feel like nothing could get worse. It's like, it's horrible, but we're just exaggerating, especially being a Pisces, we're a little dramatic. And we need to use that self-talk within inside of ourselves. And we need to find a place inside where we can understand and realize it's really not that bad and all things do pass, right? And for this to fall in the future spot is really good because you really do want to focus on the future. So keep that in mind, because don't let the drama of yesterday bug you, you know. The past should always be fading away. So number 16, that tower, I feel like everything is going to change for us. And it's going to result extremely beautiful, like in a very beautiful way. So even if we've, been working hard on some things or making some plans, something very intense is about to happen. It's something you're not going to be able to ignore, and it's going to push you past some stagnant ideas of how maybe, just maybe, the situation you're in right now is all right, or it's going to work out. When you move through a tower moment, you need to find a way inside to be grateful. Like to the other people, to, let's say you're in a relationship and your spouse is a total douche. I'm sorry to say it, but if they're treating you bad, or if they think that like you're stupid, because a lot of Pisces get, targeted and stuck in these relationships that are, there's not mutual respect, and they would put up with subpar treatment, because what we do is we understand that other person. These cards are saying that that's going to end. We're always going to understand other people, but we're going to a place where it's all going to be pushed to a point where we might find some things out that are going to force us to change the situation and get what we really do deserve, because having a strong foundation is extremely important. I feel like we have problems with our self-esteem a lot, and it's because of the talk, the words that are coming out from these other people, and it makes us feel very weak. We're moving past this because, this is, when I look at these cards, this is down here, and I like to think of, that's in that spot for where the root chakra would be, and the colors in the first card really drew me to that. I'm feeling like we need to have better roots. We need to have better friends, better family, and we're not going to allow certain things to happen anymore in the future. And it's all kind of going to come to a crumbling halt. We're going to realize all of this, and I feel like that has to do with the other person. Now, what I do not feel is that has to do with the love or relationship that this reading is about. I think that could be some old partnerships, that those soul contracts, those karmic ties, they are being released, and it's almost like we needed to learn those lessons from them in order to be with. Because ironically, this Emperor is where my big rose quartz is sitting. And that's our heart. So it's all leading to that. Let's do like some follow-ups here for the pages. Page of Cups gets the 8 of Pentacles, and I'm very happy to see that, because we hadn't had any Pentacles yet. And we needed some earthly material things to be represented in this reading. And the Page of Wands gets the 2 of Cups. The Page of Swords gets Strength. And we'll take the bottom card for another Hierarchy card game. And that one we get the 10 of Cups. So what I can feel and tell you from my intuitive centers, it's some beautiful information here. This person down here who decided to come out and join us, this is the person that you're really supposed to be with, and they know it now. It's information that they cannot release. These even look like little hearts to me. And they're going to go for it. They're going to tell you. That Emperor is going to tell you that they need to be standing next to you, looking at your home, domestic bliss, happiness, celebration. They can live no longer without you. If you're a person who is in a relationship, since this is a general read, I do have to mention, maybe your spouse is going to figure out that they don't need to be such a butthead and they can't treat you that way. And they'd rather, you know, enjoy good feelings with you. If you're in a separation, then that person is going to come in and explain to you that they need to feel these feelings with you and that they think of you when they're out in nature. Everywhere they go, in fact. They want to have a home with you and experience these feelings, this bliss with you. Okay, for the Page of Cups, those peaceful cleansing waters, those new opportunities, new beginnings here, they're going to be material things. So your businesses, your finances, you're going to have a very productive period where you're able to get a lot of work done, and it's really going to manifest well for you and be, you know, something that's very rewarding, and you're really going to enjoy all of your time on all of your projects, and that's going to be cleansing to you. Emotionally, the cord here, we had the Page of Wands, and those desires, the new opportunities there, you're passionate about those things. It is your relationship. So if you're a person in separation, watch for it, wait for it. Somebody's going to make an offer. They're going to let you know how they feel about you. See them shaking hands, they're making a toast. And it's the kind of thing where it could be different in all the different relationships, but you still are holding their emotional sector. Like, they'll never forget how they found you, themselves in you, and they're going to want to collaborate and keep that connection in whatever way, shape, or form that it works out for you in your life and in your situation. So, and then down here we have, you know, that future stuff. And it was the Page of Swords. New beginnings or information being presented to you that you're going to be able to work with very well and use to get stronger. And infinity is that symbol, you know, that soul, the number 8. It's a beautiful card. I'm looking at her artwork. And so you are going to find a way to collaborate and share ideas. There's some stuff that you guys know. This person, this King of Swords, you know, matches up with this card. And it is very important and meaningful for you guys in this lifetime to be sharing your spiritual ideas and what you've learned, potentially while you were apart. Let's do some numbers cards. This is like super great for me because I love numbers. I'm a number person. All my decks are shuffled ahead of time. Let's see what I get. 1. Oh crap. I'll do the ones that are facing up and that's what we'll get. It's a little tiny deck. It's alright. Let's do one here. Get a pretty in-depth reading with these little number cards, and we'll start at the top, which is the bottom. All right, so first we get number 6. Number 6, it foretells of a loss of property. It could be, if it's, you know, someone at a distance is going to help you avert some kind of evil. You could be moving. The next card, just changing your situation. I absolutely love the number 6, by the way. I'm a 3-6-9 kind of girl all the way. Multiples of 3, which the next card is also a multiple of 3. It's the card number 27. And this one represents true friends. This one also mentions if distant. You know, you should be, you know, aware or wary of the people in your life. The next one's number 44. This one talks about bad luck that you've been experiencing over the years. And in this case, it talks about like the death of a friend, but that doesn't mean somebody's going to die. What this card means is that you might be ending a friendship or that karmic soul ties to somebody who's not meant to be with you. I'm going to shut this door real quick here. I think it's too loud when the heater turns on. All right, the number 17 here. 7 plus 1 is 8. 4 plus 4 was 8 also. Okay, the fish. This emblem. Sorry. It's riches, right? You're going to find a way to make some money. And it's that distance again. So if you stay where you're at, it kind of means that it could be sort of like a big disastrous situation. Maybe it's the fact that you haven't been able to make money where you're at. And that's because of the way that the person was treating you. And you need your, actual counterpart instead. Like, it feels like your counterpart's far away and they're going to save your A. The number 13, this one is not really a very pleasant card. It indicates, like, the ends, these calamities that are going to be happening for you. And it says to the degree of the distance of the person from you. So you may have to step away from a spouse that you're with right now before they destroy you. It's totally what I'm feeling with, like, most of these cards before that too. But I try and keep the readings pretty positive. The number 7. So this one, it's an absolute indication of long and happy life. So, that's fertile flowers that are growing. Next we have the number 12. So, it's children, This is friendly disposition and gentleness. And it said if children are near, you have to look at this part, because the last card talked about if children are near. It says extraordinary honors and fame. So I would clearly say that their children are near each other in these two cards. And I feel like that means it's somebody that you met when you were still sort of a child, that you've always known you were close to. And I feel them saving you from this other person. And it's going to be a very happy, long life together. And you're going to have such a good disposition, a friendly little manner between you two. It's a very satisfied kind of feeling I'm getting. Number 37. So it's warning you again of these, assaults that you're taking. Choose this instead. Something's going to occur sooner or later if you stay where you're at. You need to, the third card or third or fourth of these numbers cards is telling you need to get some distance from somebody in your life. That's number 37. And then we have the 29. Number 29, that means that, like, they are stealing, like, your livelihood from you. But this card denotes, this recovery after that great difficulty. If you do not, another card saying, if you do not create some distance from them, this time that loss will be irretrievable. There's a lot of truth in the numbers. So keep these numbers in mind. We have 6, 27, 44, 17, 13, 7, 12, 37, and 29. Hey, all you Pisces, go buy a lottery ticket with these numbers. Right. I'm going to put down some cards here. We'll throw a Celtic cross down real quick. Okay, so we're Queen of Pentacles. We know what we want to manifest. We've been working on it for a very long time. Put up this King of Cups. It's been getting in the way. Yeah, it's somebody who's controlling our emotions, but we're not allowing them to do that so much anymore, and it's really bothering them. It's irritating them. What we desire is definitely the Sun. And I think this represents the other person, the person of our dreams, probably the twin flame, the other half. Okay, Okay, and down here we got 2. So what we have to stand for here, our roots, our stability, our foundation is this Queen of Wands. So we are in control of what we desire. We know why, and we, you know, might be a little tricky with it at times, but we're learning these lessons and we're taking them with us. Everything we learned in the past, we're using in our present, and we're going to take them with us into the future as we continue to learn more lessons. Okay, in the past, it was the Knight of Cups. So it was somebody telling you that you were so great and they wanted to be with you. And for that to be the obstacle of the King of Cups, yeah, they got you. And, you know, they've been sabotaging your feelings for a very long time. Okay, for the future, you're taking the trip with loved ones, and this is all about learning that information, or I feel like it's using all of the information that you've gained, this divine wisdom, these blessings, you know, lessons we learned, blessings in disguise from all the hard stuff we went through, and you're going to be able to share that with your loved ones on their journeys and on your journey, your journeying. So this is your attitude, that the 10 of Cups, the culmination, the, you know, fulfillment of all your emotional needs is an absolute possibility, and that it should be part of your everyday life. It's popping out. And this is the other person. So this is so funny because we're feeling people. The other person in your life right now could really be, you know, stabbing at you. Like, I feel like that's 10 of Swords. So they're really throwing some punches. And you might act like it's not really affecting you over the years, but it actually has been affecting your emotions. And you're trying to be very strong because you are. But they're never going to stop trying to destroy things for you. This is cute. For the hopes and fears, you've always wanted your Emperor, of course, because you're his Empress, but you're also sort of afraid of that. There's kind of ideas here or feelings here, like what if they really wouldn't like who I was? Well, I can tell you that they would. And they may themselves be also fearful of the way they feel inside towards you. And sometimes in life we sort of feel like just to like even just have that dream or that person, it's an escape from our personal situations. But you want to be in your life the one that's in charge. You want to be able to, you know, take care of yourself and be stable. But you're afraid you can't do it without them. So what do we have coming for the future? Like, there's 4 cards here that are drawing my attention. Okay. We've learned these lessons, these wisdoms, this information. We've picked up on all the signs and figured out all the lessons, and we've, you know, see that light, you know, that we see the structure of the universal stuff going on around us. And we're going to be able to utilize this stuff and really foster it and use it. Our job will be to help these other people. And we're going to help them remove these blindfolds. We're going to help them, you know, come out of their cocoon and fly like a butterfly. We're going to help teach them to fly. And we ourselves are going to escape some entrapment. We're going to escape some people or some situations that are really holding us back from being our highest self, because we've always been guided. We're special people with spiritual, you know, callings, and we've always followed the, you know, that Trinity stuff, and we've paid attention. We have authority over others when it comes to all of these new senses, these new just thought patterns, the new world, new way people are thinking. We were founders, forefathers, and we're going to bring about some justice. We are going to do a little bit more weighing of the scales. It's the number 11. I like that because it's a twin flame number, and it's very important for us to help our other person, you know, really balance things out and help them get through some of this stuff that's, you know, if they're held back, we're held back too. We need them. But justice will be done. Okay? Here. This deck has pulled 4. So, they're already shuffled, but I always just pick it up, you know, and do that anyways. Maybe 4. Okay, let's just take the 4 from the top. Okay, yep, directed and guided information. It's science stuff. So all of the, you know, metaphysical things and physics, right? You know, numbers, picking up on the angel signs. We're not gonna let go of the things that we've earned. You know, we're holding a powerful position once we free ourselves from that situation or those situations that might have been holding us back, which could really be relationships that we might currently be in. They know we're powerful, and that's why they're intimidated by us, and that's why they're trying to shut us down in some situations, you know. Okay, Princess of Cups. So here we have these ladies swimming with a dolphin. And this is one of the moon cards, right? So we're cleansing and healing others. This is very important to us. That's like a page, so that's 2 pages of cups. And I feel like we're finding more and more people that by communicating and sharing our emotional, big, open, unconditional love, you know, our heart chakra centers and our energy stuff, it's healing us more than we know. And finally we get 10 pentacles, not just 9. 9 is almost like having to have manifested the life of your dreams and live your life alone. But the 10 of these discs, these pentacles, it's growing roots, and you know, everybody sharing with everybody. All this material stuff in a relationship, it can be bodily. So expect to get to spend your life with and share the wealth with another. Hallelujah. Let's do a little bit here. I don't feel like the cards have, you know, been come out in a way that we have like the best of everything coming right this second. But sometimes when I do these reads, it's going to be like that, because we've already realized all this stuff. We've sort of been living with some of these things, and I know the way these cards are making me feel is straight up. It's going to happen like that, and everything's going to be changing. But there's nothing to be afraid of, because what you're going to stop doing is letting that stuff hurt you. It's not going to keep you up in the night anymore, because you're going to take some action. You're going to use your brain and all the knowledge you've been learning. Because the 10 of Wands, you know, this is the card of feeling, or sorry, it's desires, you know, actually. But you know what you want, and you will not let another ruin you. Period. Not anymore. And however that's happening in your situation, in your life. You know, this reading isn't for everybody, but it might be for many of us. All I do know is you are getting your Emperor, and it's going to happen quick. So that's going to be that new manifestation, what you've always been working on and trying to get. We'll do 3 here, because I do 3, 6, 9. It is. It's the universe. You're reaching this completion. You've really earned it. You're going to feel great. You're going to feel like everything, all that hard work was not for nothing. You're not going to know what to do about it, because here, this twin flame stuff, it's the torch. It's not the 2 of you know, wands. This is the 2 wands coming together and operating as one. In the real bodily form. And it completes both of you, the 2 of you. And I just bumped the number 7 here. So 7s are lucky. Luck, good luck. You are getting some good luck. Let's do a couple channels and then we'll be done. I know I'm a busy person, and I have a whole checklist of things that I gotta work on also. A bunch of other awesome stuff. Okay. This is what I had said before. Okay. Would you even like who I am anymore? The truth is, I've changed so much, and there are many things I would be embarrassed to tell you. You don't ever have to be embarrassed to tell a Pisces something. This one says, when I'm creating art, I'm expressing the way I feel about you. I see you in every picture and hear you in every song. That's definitely true. We'll take the top and the bottom for the others. This one says, things don't always work out so great for me in my life, and I would never want to put you through the things I've been through. Well, what you two need to realize is that you don't have to go through those things. You guys were together because I feel like your other half has also been letting somebody take advantage of them. It doesn't work like that. Your relationship is different. You can actually fulfill each other and communicate and, you know, feel what the other person needs and not be such a-holes like the other people that you guys are with. Hey, I like this one. It's in the works and there's nothing we can do to stop it in this lifetime. Ain't that the truth? We all know this. So, all right, well, thanks for watching. Thank you so much. I'm MJ, I'm your Atlas to Life. Sorry if I seem a little down, but I had to take allergy medicine. Oh, yay. That's what spring is like in Ohio. That's okay. I don't mind. But I'd rather be out west, and I am heading there someday in my lifetime. So, anybody want to make a donation? PayPal me, EM3DJ3, right? But if you'd like to purchase a personalized reading, I'm doing them all day, every day, all the time now. So, just, you know, email me. My email address is em3dj3@gmail.com, and we'll set something up. All right. Can't wait to meet you. Stay grateful, stay thankful, and we will all be blessed collectively. So much love and light and peace from me, MJ. I'm your Atlas to Life. Namaste, Pisces. We're the best. Have a great month. See you next time.